Yo. Yeah. Yeah, you outside? Dale. Vamos. Dale.
Fuck.
Moviendo cintura destroza, cara de buena y es peligrosa. No quiere chocolate menos rosa. Solita que ella rompe la callosa. Me siento burlado, con los ojos colorados. Estoy mirando por las redes y yo Miami coronado.
Mano, bailémoslo. Bailémoslo. Contra la pared, gocémoslo. Prendiéndolo. Sube.
Latina rompiendo. Un nuevo sonido es el ARKA, todo lo que marca. Es el amo de Chacao que te canta. Suénalo, que eso le encanta. Si no te lo vacila entonces ran. De mi tierra pa' lo tuyo. Latinos con mucho orgullo. Cada uno pa' lo suyo. Luego vuelvo y los destruyo.
Yo vengo de por el lago y de eso estoy orgulloso. Y pa' que sepan que conmigo no se pasen de mozo. He visto mucho aterrizaje forzoso. Yo juicioso, tengo un vicio.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Double Take. This is season 2, episode 1.
Episode 1.
And we are proudly presenting our guest today, Paul Rosales. He is one of 3 from this famous music group, El ARKA. And today we have the pleasure and the honor of having him today. What's up, bro?
Thank you, Papa. I feel special. First episode?
Yeah.
Second
in the second season.
Season?
Yep. And the fact that we're even in a second season is crazy, but we're here. Yeah, man.
Thanks to our 10,000 subscribers.
No, yeah. Minus fucking 999.
Okay, we're doing that joke again. It's just like season 1.
But yeah, no. He's right now on the rise. I personally love his music, and I've only listened to it very recently. Two of his top songs, I think, is Cremosa and there was another one. It was
Toto
Cumbia.
Taquitos right now.
Yeah.
Cumbia Orilla, Cumbia Latina.
Cumbia Latina with the combination of Cumbia Latina and Cremosa. That's over 500 listeners right there. 500,000 listeners. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So, bro, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
First of all, this is one of my most proudest connections, just because we do jiu-jitsu together.
Yes, sir.
And, bro, we made a pretty fast connection because his brother does jiu-jitsu. He's been doing it for a long-ass time. And then, obviously, I think I came back from California. We went back to class, and then he presented me. I was like, what the fuck? You guys look like twins. And then, yeah, from there, bro, it was just jiu-jitsu connects people, but certain people stay longer, and that's obviously for a good reason, so... Pero Babo, yeah, welcome. Tell us about your background, bro. Where you came from, all of that.
Thank you, Papa. I came originally from Venezuela, but I've been in Miami for most of my life. So I consider myself to be Venezuelan, but American.
Yeah.
Miami.
Okay.
Miami is not an American.
It's not Florida. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's not.
Miami's his own island.
Yeah. But I got a mix of everything. Like
Okay.
I've had some of my best friends, they're Venezuelans, but also Panama, Puerto Rico,
Okay.
like different places. So I kind of picked up stuff from everybody, and
Beautiful.
It's
That's the
kind of
melting
easy to
pot.
connect.
That's also the melting pot of Miami, to be honest with you. So
it's easier to connect with different
Yeah.
people. But I'm originally from Maracaibo.
from Maracaibo. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Because my dad's, I'm half Venezuelan. People that don't know
really?
me. Yeah, I'm half Venezuelan. My dad's from Maracaibo.
Oh shit!
From a
I didn't
fucking
know that.
un pueblito que se llama Borojo.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the second part, the other half, my mom is Puerto Rican, so
Okay.
yeah. So the food is crazy. Food is amazing.
Nice.
My
Nice.
mom was like, my dad's like, I need Venezuelan food in my life. And my mom was like, I got you, cachapas, whatever you need, bro. Like we'll set it up. But
I didn't know you were half Venezuelan. That explains why you roll around the world sometimes.
yeah.
You gravitate around the world.
Yeah, bro. No, but yeah. That's my dad's side. My dad is more. I think he's been more years in America than Venezuela. To be honest with you, at this point.
Me
He got
too.
here pretty young.
That's how it's.
Coño, bro. Now, bro, question then. I don't know if since Venezuela when you got here was when I don't know if music was always a thing for you, or if music started over there and you brought it over here. Or what's up?
No, over there was football,
Okay.
soccer.
Okay, so you played a lot of soccer.
Yeah, indoor soccer.
Okay.
And then, once I moved here, I started hanging out with the Puerto Ricans, Panama,
Yeah.
like people from different countries, and that's kind of like how I got into music.
Okay.
I was kind of like I was the cheerleader of my friends.
Oh,
They were making music, and I was just there like, oh, yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, the number one fucking
nice.
supporter right
yeah,
there.
I was like, you had to call it the groupie,
Yeah,
right?
The groupie. Okay, okay.
I was kind of like the hype man for them. And one of my good friends, he's still my good friend till this day.
Yeah.
DJ Luis, he's from Panama. He had a, I don't know if you remember this because you're a little younger than me, but remember Winamp?
Winamp?
Winamp was an application, one of the first ones, with the IP address. You would connect to a radio station online. This is the first radio stations before any podcast, before anything.
Yeah, I was born in 97, pero
well,
I didn't process things until 2000.
Dude, I'm talking 2003. So Winamp,
he was born.
So okay, so yeah, Kevin. So the year you were born, we were playing Winamp. So you had to put the IP address, and we would go into the chats, like Latin chat and these other chats, and like share the IP address with people, and they would connect, and we would play music. He would play music. I was just there being his sidekick.
Yeah.
And he would play like reggaeton, the stuff that was
Popular,
bumping at that moment, at that time. And then all of a sudden, he started making beats, and he started playing his own beats. And then my Puerto Rican friend, he started rapping on top of those beats, and then we would mix it up with the music that we were playing on the radio station. Mind you, like you had 16 people listening to this. At one point, I remember we had like 60 people listening to the radio. We thought we were famous.
Dude, 60 people.
60 people listening at one point, and like that was crazy for us. So then that's how they started making music, making the beats and the rhymes and shit. And I was just there hanging out with them. And I remember one day, another friend of us came over. He was crazy as fuck.
Okay.
So he's like, I want to rap. He has never rapped a day in his life
Shit.
before this.
Okay.
And they were like, shit. Tony. His name is Tony.
Okay.
Crazy shit. And then he's like, all right. He kept going like, I want to rap. And then he's like, all right, fucking we'll record you. Like we had a setup at home, like with the little microphone. Remember the thin ass microphones for computers and shit?
Yep.
You know, we were recording on that shit. And then he's like, all right, I got a verse, but I don't got nothing else. Like, one of you jump in.
Yeah.
And they all saw me like, yeah, you jump in.
Holy shit.
Like he's rapping, you're always here. Why don't you rap? And I'm like, shit, I mean, let me write something down because I don't know. Like,
yeah. That's usually the first response. Because sometimes when I'm drunk out with my friends and we go back home or something and they're like, yo, throw a beat on the computer. And we're just there like, dude, the worst thing you could, like, it's diarrhea to the max. Like, to audibly, you hear that thing. We think we're like in one of your concerts.
Yeah.
But then you, like, you get an outside view and you hear the door, you put that shit, it's like, hey.
Nah, dude, I just put lo-fi beats and I start reading signs and parking like that. Yo, 745B.
Yeah.
Winwood Street. Let's go.
Dude, it's the worst.
That was the first time I jumped in the microphone. I did a collab with him on that song.
Okay.
And we put it out. Like we put it out means I sent it to a few friends.
Okay.
Like online and shit, like email or whatever. And then I kind of liked it. I was like, oh, I wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And then we kept doing it. And I started connecting with other people online too that were doing the same thing we were doing.
Yeah.
So we kind of sent songs back and forth and this and that. And that's how we met.
But your first like rap, how did that feel? I don't know, like, was it not too bad? Do you feel like because you've been hanging out with these people so long that like you had like low key a flow that you can kind of attach yourself to?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. To be the first time,
yeah,
I'm not the worst.
No, yeah, okay.
I've heard other people do it the first time, and they're great.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
your first time? Because
Gives you that stank face. You're like, oh.
yeah, I used to own a music studio, so I'd be recording like people back left and right, and
Okay.
so people, little jits, they came, it's my first time in the studio, like recording a song and this and that, and I hear what they were doing, and I'm like, yo, you got something.
Yeah.
Like, that's not bad. I
Yeah.
remember my first time.
Holy
Compared
shit.
to you, I fucking suck.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But I kept doing it, and eventually I got a little bit better.
Yeah.
And, you know, and-
Yeah. So that's just.
But my first time
inevitably-
didn't, let's say it didn't suck.
Okay.
It wasn't super great. I remember the name of the song. It's called Ojos en el Mundo.
Okay.
I still remember the hook. I think it says something like, Ojos en el mundo, ¿quién es el que tiene los ojos sobre el mundo? No creo en Dios ni en los santos difuntos. Yo creo en lo que veo y punto.
Holy shit. That.
But
yeah,
I
bro.
believe
that
in
was
God.
catchy.
I was just talking shit.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever came on. Yeah, fuck it. Let me fucking say
This shit sounds badass.
Yeah, it sounds
Sorry.
badass. Yeah,
I believe
sorry,
in
God.
you, but hold up. Let me fucking spit this shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, my
though.
bad, bro.
Yeah.
Sign this.
Fire.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and it was rap. Like it
Okay,
was
okay.
rap, and at that time I was listening to underground rap music. It wasn't even. I was listening to reggaeton too, but I never thought about doing reggaeton like that until later on. And I was just doing the underground rap shit because my other friends, the ones that I was meeting online and shit,
Yeah.
they were doing that kind of music. So I was
Okay.
like, oh, I like that shit. So that's how it came. It came
Did you
about.
guys ever fuck with because this is the only rapper I know from Venezuela, but everyone knows Cancerbero.
Cancerbero, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
don't know
had
if-
him. I had him on my MSN.
Wow.
Remember MSN chat?
Yeah.
I had him on MSN. Like he added me.
Wow.
On MSN because I was making music at that time. He added me, and he had a long name. He had Cancerbero, and then you put like a status.
Yeah.
After it, and he had the longest fucking status, like a whole rhyme type of shit. And we never
Wow.
spoke. Like we never actually chat.
Yeah.
But I remember he added me
Yeah.
on MSN.
Yeah. Wow.
And at that time, he wasn't. At this point, I've only heard one song from him,
Yeah.
which was a diss track that he did to another boy called Ceniza.
Okay.
He was Puerto Rican,
Oh,
living
wow.
in Venezuela, and I knew him because of that track. That was the first track I ever heard from him. It didn't sound like him. It sounded like
Yeah.
whatever regular kid. And then I remember he
shit.
added me on MSN, but not long after, MSN disappeared.
For sure,
You
yeah.
know, and the AOL and
Yeah. AO Live and all that shit
what was
started.
the other one? I can't remember. It's MSN, ICQ, something like that.
Coño. No, I would have never thought of that one.
Yeah, some
Wow.
old school shit. And so we never spoke, but
Now, did
obviously-
he or any other artist fit into like a style that you and the group that you were kind of starting shit with? Is there a style that inspired you guys, or you're just like, fuck it, let's just kind of
Dude, we were inspired by Dirty South.
dirty? or-
Dirty South.
Okay.
South. So that was before trap,
Oh wow. Okay.
before crunk.
Holy shit. Okay.
It was Dirty South. Trick Daddy was
Yeah.
making that kind of music. Like, Trick Daddy was coming up
Yeah.
when I moved to Miami.
Hold up. Tell the people what year you were born, because they're
I
gonna
was
think
born-
I look stupid on the camera. Because I'm like, yeah, you're right. Whatever MSN was. Nah, I know what MSN was, but at least yeah. What year? were you born?
86.
86.
86.
So yeah, 11 years more than me, by the way. But he looks fucking 15 plus like 5. So whatever. Dude.
I look younger than my younger brother.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. If you look, never mind, because Diego kicked my ass. But Diego's old, his younger brother, bro. He looks a little wiser. Let's put it that way.
I always thought Diego was the older brother.
Yeah, there you go. David knows.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah. So we started doing like crunk, Dirty South. Basically, it was kind of like trap at the beginning. It wasn't trap,
Okay.
but it was kind of like that. It wasn't hip hop. It wasn't the boom bap boop bap boop bap. It was
Got it.
It was more like a hype hip hop.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit that it's like in the back of your trunk, just fucking blasting.
Yeah, they didn't fuck with us in Venezuela because they didn't like none of that shit.
Oh my God.
Back in Venezuela, everybody was on the boom bap
Yeah.
because it was that rap.
Okay.
You know, whatever happened in the 80s here and in the beginning of the 90s,
Yeah.
it was happening in Venezuela at the beginning of the 2000s.
Oh, wow,
'Cause everything
okay.
over there was like
was
10
a
years
little-
after.
yeah, it was a little
like
delayed, yeah, correct.
Yeah, it had a delay. So they weren't fucking with the music that we were making.
Yeah.
And people over here weren't fucking with the music that we were making because we were speaking Spanish,
Yeah.
not English. So nobody would be fucking with us. Like we'd be
you're
like
just
in the
floating in the
middle.
fucking middle. Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
but we kept doing it, and I liked it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, fuck it.
That's exactly what mattered.
If people don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I like it.
I feel, and that's important because I feel like back then, maybe not necessarily, maybe, but definitely more now than back then. Back then, I feel like a lot of people really did the shit that they wanted to do, whether it was music or whatever, but genuinely because they fucked with it. No matter what, you also didn't have that much reach, like through the internet and stuff, where you can hear or see people's like opinions on it.
Yeah.
Because I know now a lot of people nowadays, if they're trying to do something musical or they're starting or whatever, you post it on TikTok, you post it on Instagram Reels, people immediately are gonna bash you or celebrate you.
Yeah, everybody has a
and
reaction.
if they bash you, now you're more exposed to that, and people are now trying to chase it in a more monetary way than in actually like, this is my passion, I love doing this.
Yeah.
So I fuck with that because I feel like, yeah, back in the days, like, yeah, they didn't fuck with us, they didn't, but I don't care. Because I fuck what I'm doing, and I think a lot of that mentality stuck for a lot of the older generation, and why most of them are doing good now is because, don't get me wrong, you won't, it's not like you won't also not do this for free. You will still do it regardless.
I'll do it for free any day.
But I know that money coming in is like, now if I could do this as my job, it's like,
Even better.
it's
Even fucking
literally-
better.
It's literally the same thing for us. Like
Exactly.
We're out here and we're doing this because we do enjoy it, and we haven't given up at all, and we're close to like doing this for a year.
yeah.
But when monetization comes in, we're just gonna.
We're not gonna be
crazy
stupid
with
either.
it, you know?
Because
be
if
even
this could
better.
replace my job or whatever, it's like, fuck yeah. Bro,
We want
talking
this
to
to
people
replace our job. That'd
as
be
cool
awesome.
as him and anybody else, the fuck am I gonna clock in and go customer service?
Exactly.
You're right, bro.
Like you are currently our like highest point that we've gotten.
Yeah,
to in
bro.
this
Yeah.
podcast.
No, genuinely.
Just straight up.
You have no
So-
idea how like proud we are to have you, because it's really an honor.
Thank
Trust
you
me.
guys.
Yeah,
And-
no,
and
100%.
obviously at this point the clips have already played of who he is and his
Yeah.
group of people, so you've already seen it. But yeah.
And to me, I'm just starting. Like
Well,
it to me, it's like it's. I wouldn't say it's the beginning because I've been doing this for so long that I feel like I'm a veteran at
Yeah.
it. But to me, it feels like fresh. It feels like the first day.
yeah.
Because I'm doing it for fun.
Correct. That's the whole mentality. That's what refreshes you, and kind of like keeps you in the long path. Because you're like, bro, like this feels good every time I get on stage, or every time I go fucking record. It's like I'm back to like the first fucking time that you were like, you know.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Coño. All right. Specific question, because you look good today. No homo.
Thank you, Baba.
All right. How important is your style whenever you're either recording or when you go up on stage? Do you not really think about it too much, or do you like, fuck it today, like this is the outfit I'm gonna wear? Or you have a
No.
stylist? I don't know if you're there yet. but-
No stylist. My friends,
Okay.
Oz and Ito,
There you
they love fashion.
Okay.
I like fashion, but they love fashion.
Oh fuck.
They'll
yeah.
tell you every sneaker that they see, what the name of it is. They, Oz is the one that matches the fucking hat with the pants, with the shirt, with the sneakers, and with the fucking, boxers.
Yeah.
Right? Out of the three, I'm the less stylish.
Stylish. Okay.
You're like, yo,
But then I'll be
black,
like, yo,
white.
this
Oh, we're good.
this look good?
Yeah.
I don't know about the shoes. Okay, let me.
No, you have good taste in shoes.
Yeah, but but then
Okay,
it'll
but
be-
I like the shoes, so like
Yeah.
I'm leaving like this.
yeah, and then I'll be like, all right, let me try your shoes.
Yeah.
and then like
Holy shit! You just got You're like, oh yeah, let me just try those.
yeah.
on.
But when we do shows, we try to we don't have a uniform, but we
Okay.
try to be cohesive.
Correct. Yeah.
We try to if you're wearing black and white, I might try to wear black and white.
Correct, yeah. That makes sense though, because it definitely does look aesthetically better if you're there and you see a group of people. You see the group that you're listening to, and then they all look moderately the same. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
that style is fire. Yeah, and then
Yeah, unless we go for something crazy, like you're gonna wear blue, I'm gonna wear green, and he's gonna wear red.
yeah.
But that doesn't really happen.
But like the
that.
Wiggles, bro. Like the whole
Like the
cast.
Wiggles. Well, you know who the Wiggles are?
No, but I know the what's it called it? The I forgot the name right now.
It was a show?
The little kids show.
Teletubbies?
Teletubbies.
There you go. Pull up like the Teletubbies.
Well, there we go. So I don't know if it's the same. It might not be. But no, the Wiggles, yeah, they had some. They were also a kids show, but that shit was funny, bro. That's a different subject.
Imagine the Teletubbies, but like for like slightly older kids, and they're just adult men.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, type
Maybe that's
shit.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it was the
some
same
banger
colors.
song.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with like TV shows. Like, yo, the colors, they gotta be all primary colors because everybody fucks with that. And then you're just
No, I like the purple one.
yeah, add a baby crying to the sun. Do that. It's like, what the fuck? It's just like
Make sure the speaker farts when it's going on.
it's like all that shit.
I thought it was always kind of weird, like the
Yeah.
Teletubbies and
Oh.
the whole shit was. Now they call it cringe.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That is the bro. But Teletubbies was now
They're catered to infants. That's just
they
what
were,
it is.
but no,
I
and
wouldn't
they
put
are.
it to my kids. I got 2 kids. And
Oh, yeah, no, like,
I keep going.
Don't
Yeah,
get me
no.
wrong. That's literally the Coco Melon of that day, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's what
yeah, I don't know. Teletubbies was kind of creepy.
Yeah,
to me.
dude, I don't know if I ever. I mean, again, that wasn't my age group, but I can't act like it didn't come up because in PBS it was that Zaboomafoo, you know, that kind of
There was one called like Zooble. I don't
Zoom.
remember.
Oh no,
Dude, it was like these like big
Cyber
balls.
Chase.
They were-
Cyber Chase. Yeah, those were old ones.
I was from the era of Dragon Ball.
Oh man, I love.
And Zodiac, en español es Caballeros del Zodiaco.
Oh, shit, okay.
The Zodiac ones. What was the name of it
Damn,
in
dude,
English? I used to watch.
It was
that shit
also
back
like
in
an
Venezuela.
anime style cartoon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you fuck with anime, by the way? I don't know if you watch a lot.
Not recent, not anymore.
recent.
But when I was little,
Yeah.
I would watch a lot. Now I'm not in touch with it, but I
Yeah.
know it's a huge, thing
It's a
with
big
anime
deal.
and shit.
Yeah.
I just don't follow like
That's fine, yeah.
I'm a little older now, so. And even if maybe if I was really into animes when I was little, I would carry it
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, it
was
just
never
depends on
into it.
everyone's hobbies. You know, some people grow up with it. Some people
Yeah.
decide to go on to different hobbies.
But I
and all
relate
that.
with you because Dragon Ball Z was my
Yeah,
shit.
I've been
This
watching that.
motherfucker right here. Nah, that team's gonna fall, but this fucking guy. Nah, but like this was this was my shit growing up. This was and then Kevin's too. Kevin was too young, but I forced it down his throat. Like
I was a
Took me a
little
while
bit
to get
older
into
when
that
it
scene.
came out in Venezuela. I was like 14, so I was already getting out of the age of watching like cartoons and shit.
yeah.
But that was kind of like the last cartoon that I watched. You know, the anime.
Yeah.
At that point, it was cartoons.
I was
Now
almost trying to pull you back in. It's just like, no, wait, it's not just for kids. Come here.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really
Yeah.
good.
No, I started like very late. I started watching Naruto, bro. That's my first anime. that, like,
I stopped when I
watched.
moved over here, and the last thing that I watched was Majin Buu, like that episode with
Oh
he was
my
fighting.
God.
You know, they were fighting Majin Buu.
Yeah, you stopped
and-
at a good time.
Yeah, that was
You
wild.
stopped at a
It
really good
sucks
time.
after that.
All right, Carlos, question, because you have this shit written down, and I want to know. He hasn't even told me what bi-monthly means in this.
Okay, yeah.
Pero
So
bueno.
this is a very stupid thing because I saw this picture, and it said, "Okay, guys, what does bi-monthly mean?" And then it was 2 answers, and both of them was 50% by
Oh
the
my God.
people, and it was the funniest thing in the world because he replied, "He's like, thanks, guys," it's because he didn't get an answer from it.
Okay.
So I want to know what bi-monthly means to you guys.
Okay.
So
So
what does bi-monthly mean?
Wasn't the 2 options? Because I think I remember this
You
shit.
know what this
Was
is,
it every
okay.
2 weeks or 2 times a month?
No, it's bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Yeah, you get paid bi-weekly. You get paid every 2 weeks. So bi-monthly, every 2 months.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I think, right? I'm like, oh, it's every 2 months.
Oh
if
wait,
it's
my bad.
bi-monthly.
Is every 2 months or 2 times a month? Is that what the 2
No,
options
that-
are?
that's
2
the
times
thing,
a month.
like, dude, is
it's
it-
bi-weekly?
So,
Correct.
But my
Okay.
sister was like, that means 2 times a month.
No.
I'm like,
Bi-monthly.
what are you talking about? It
He's-
means every 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you guys the definition of bi-monthly.
Bro, this is the first time we have a little fly in the fucking studio. I don't
That's insane.
know.
So, what does it say here as the definition?
Done, produced, or occurring twice a month or every 2. What the fuck?
Twice a month
Or every 2 months.
Yeah, so they don't know either.
or every 2 months.
Yeah, so like, which one is it?
It's the gap
It's
is
not
pretty.
one or the other. It's both of them.
Wow, this question you really prepared this shit, you piece of shit. Cause I fucking.
David, what does bi-monthly mean to you? Bi-monthly. What is bi-monthly to you?
There
Look
you
at the
go.
definition. I want you to read that right. No, but
There we
twice
go.
a month
He rounded
or
it.
every 2 months.
David rounded it to the next number. To
Yes.
the next whole number. Yeah.
It's literally saying both of the answers.
That's fucked. Yeah.
Little contradictory.
No, but it is.
I thought that was funny
We're gonna
as
go
hell.
for every 2 months. No, that was a good question. What's the time? Because I think we're good for halftime, bro.
We are at halftime.
Okay, fire. So halftime
Halftime!
for season 2.
Yeah.
All right, this is a surprise to him because he doesn't know. This is obviously we get treats and stuff for our guests, and we got a drink today, and then we got a snack.
Mike,
We're gonna do a
you wanna-
comparison test.
You want mic?
Okay.
The mic on you?
This is all Venezuelan. So
Oh shit,
we got a
nice.
classic frescolita.
Coño, I love that.
We got the cup there. Well, you have water there, but if you wanna,
I'll drink this.
Chug it.
all right, yeah. And then we have a famous Oops.
Oh shit.
And we're gonna do a comparison of what an American brand would be with Nutella biscuits.
I love Nutella.
Okay.
Damn.
So
Yo, these
I-
Venezuelan snacks suck ass.
But yeah, you can open that shit up.
Dulce de leche. I love dulce de leche
Can you
too.
let us
Bro. I
go?
love all that shit.
Bro, he was like, yo, if he likes fucking chocolate, we're fucked, bro.
Ooh, papa.
I was more laughing at. I'm like, yo, what if he just hates Stoops, bro?
Fucking
That'd be
ate dulce de
hilarious.
leche. No, yeah. Did you eat those a lot?
Hell yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Can you get us
Before.
a cup?
Since I didn't grow up, oh what?
David and be a cup. Can you?
Oh yeah, come on.
Damn.
No, you're good, bro.
I haven't even taken it out from my.
Yeah, dulce de leche. I love this shit.
Hell yeah.
I can eat the whole box.
I know. Wait, give me like 2 or 3. no, this is all yours. Yeah, bro. Since I didn't grow up in Venezuela, obviously, whatever my dad brought in, like I would fucking let me go around and give it to people. But I don't know if you have any questions for him while I'm doing this shit.
Let me get some more.
Fuck.
I'm a munching.
I
This
go
shit.
to the next topic. I just start hosting the show.
hold up. Okay, I'll bring that. Actually, I have one more question on the first day, and then we'll do that.
En frescolita? Yo,
Thanks, bro.
you own something.
Yeah, we like treating our guests right.
Yeah.
Except for fucking
I thought you were
JJ.
gonna pull out like
Except for
whiskey, like
JJ, where
some,
we gave him a lunch.
some type of whiskey or something. But
No, maybe I should have.
oh, frescolita is nice.
As a celebration to.
Yeah, I like this.
Oh man, hey, I didn't even notice I had mad water in this.
Yeah,
You
on the floor. Don't step on it.
Give me a napkin.
Don't step on it, because if not, we gotta clean it.
I
Again.
know. Give me a
Oh my
napkin.
god.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh shit, my bad.
Bomb.
I thought it was more in the sink. Ay, Dios mío.
Hell yeah.
Bueno,
Dude, the way you casually.
Dude, I was. Bro, it went too much. You want to try tubes? Have you tried it?
I've never tried.
It was fire.
Never tried them either. So.
Then just cycle it back to me.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then you can just try the fucking biscuits.
Let me try that.
Okay, rate it.
I've never tried this.
Me neither, actually.
Yeah,
That's
none
why.
of us have. But it's
Let me try this 5.
cut
Damn, that
that.
shit's fat too. That shit's a wow.
All right, tubes.
Tubes, I rate it.
Like an 8.5 or 9.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Bro, question: would you use that as a cereal?
Yo.
For me, yeah. For my kids, no.
Oh, okay. You see? Damn, I'm gonna get into a deeper question about kids in a minute, because
I mean, imagine giving that shit to your kids on a Saturday morning. They're gonna be off the roof like all day, like just banging off the walls and shit.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna hate. You're gonna immediately regret the decision after you.
I know. I give them cereal sometimes to go to school, but they're gonna go to school. They're gonna do their thing.
that's true.
On Saturdays, I'm making eggs. The most I'll do is like a pancake.
Yeah, bro. You're making like eggs with no seasoning and turkey bacon. That'll have them like
yeah.
sleeping by 12,
Yeah.
bro.
Bueno, first of all, good, right? I took the whole thing in my mouth.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pause.
Yo.
That's pause. But like, yeah, I put that whole thing in my mouth.
One bite, huh?
Well, I had one more question on the first topic, but I don't know, because I see you and Diego, obviously. I see myself in you guys and my little brother, obviously. That connection for me, family-wise, is always strong. I don't know if you guys have more siblings or it's just you two.
Yeah, it's 6 of us.
Holy shit. I only have my brother. So I feel, for me, I guess it was an important growing up to have like our connection, which is why we're always like this. It's not that we're fucking pegados or like, oh my God, I love you, bro, every other week. O sea, nothing like that. But obviously, we train together. There's a whole sense of, So I don't know if in Venezuela there was a lot of that, or if that wasn't really the case, not that you guys hated each other, but just that.
No, he hated me.
Oh, he hated you, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Growing up, we had well, there was a age gap
Correct,
between me
okay.
and him. I was hanging out with my friends. We never hung out, you know, because he was just, you know, a few years younger than me.
Yeah.
So, and he wasn't into the things that I was into. Like, I was into rap. He was into rock.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
hardcore, you know,
What's the age gap?
metal.
Is it 6?
He's 33 now, and I'm 37, so it's not that big. But when you're young and you got a 6-year-old and a 12-year-old,
Yeah.
or you know, it's
Yeah.
a big
It makes a
gap.
difference.
No, I actually completely understand where you're coming from because like the age gap between my sister and me is like 8. Yeah, it's 8 years, and like same shit. It's the same exact thing of like you just can't relate to them
Nah,
at
you-
all because even though it's not the biggest age gap, like you're at a point where I don't
in
know
the
your
sweet- I'm
your
in the
age gap
sweet
is
spot.
weird.
I'm,
Yeah,
at, I'm at a 6-year thing, so it's a little closer to me. But
Yeah.
there was, you could ask David, times that we're going to the mall as a group, and then this motherfucker comes out the room. Can I come? Can I come?
No, my brother never wanted to hang out with me.
My sister does that same exact thing. Like I went to Jollibee's with Alex. My sister's like, I want to try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I guess I gotta take you. Yeah,
No,
man.
okay.
it's-
Back in the day, he used to live in the computer. He'd be
RuneScape.
like he'd be playing, you know, Warcraft,
Yeah.
and like other shit that he would play. And he had this big ass fucking glasses, like he's big, you know, bottle
cap. Yeah.
glasses. So he was kind of like a nerd.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't a thug. I've never been, but I was hanging out with people. Like I was getting into fights. I was throwing
Oh,
parties
shit,
at
yeah.
the crib. Yo, I would throw the biggest parties at my crib, and he wouldn't come out of the room. He'd be on the computer all day. Like I would have to fight him so he could get off the computer so we could start recording. Like he would, so he'd be, you know, it was a different thing. We bonded over WWE.
Wow. Okay.
It was WWF at that time.
Uh-huh.
And we would fight each other and shit in the house. This is
That's
when we got
crazy.
here, like talking about 2000, 2001, 2002. Like we would just fight between each other. But then he started like doing his own thing. I started doing my own thing, and we kind of like for a period of time we grew apart.
Mm-hmm.
We used to live in the same house, but we would never talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like it would be like he was doing, you know, he's doing his geek shit. I'm doing my street shit, and
Yeah.
and like we never like kind of
Not never meshed together like that.
no.
Okay.
No. He said that he wanted to fuck me over, but like all the time because he hated me.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But did he have a good reasoning, or it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah, maybe.
you
you
fuck with
know,
him
Sounds,
sometimes?
seems like you're hiding something. Like,
before
you're missing some
I
info
would
there.
fuck him up.
Oh, true.
You know, we'd fight and I'd fuck him up all the time. I remember we had big fights.
Yeah.
I remember we thrashed my dad's house
Yeah.
one time.
I know
Like
exactly
we were
what to
fighting
put on top
around
of
the
that.
whole fucking house. Like we broke shit. Like we throwing him against the walls. Like I was fucking him up all the time.
Now
So now that I'm in jiu-jitsu and I'm a white belt and he's a fucking brown belt,
it's so bad.
he fucks me up all the time. I remember the first time we went to the jiu-jitsu, like he got it off his chest, you know, that day. Like he tapped me like 15 times in like 5 minutes.
Wow.
And but after that he you know, he was like, all right,
Yeah.
now we can train.
Yeah. Bro, the same facial reaction y todo, bro. Like, it's because like I talked to Diego. Obviously, I talked to Diego a lot more. Joining jiu-jitsu and stuff. Yeah, la misma carácter,
Yeah.
todo. That's so funny. Wow. Okay. Well, with my brother, obviously, he was my only brother, but it didn't start that way. Once he was born, there's a picture of me. I'll try to send it to you. This is not guaranteed that's gonna be on the edit. But there's a picture of me pointing at him, and he just came out of my mom's fucking vagina, bro. Like he was there, and I was just like this, and nothing, dude. I was happy. Obviously, like I needed not that I needed a friend, but like I'm 6 years old, and this motherfucker just came out of my mom's, you know, and I'm just like, oh shit, this is the dude. This is the guy that's been in like the stomach this whole time, whatever. And then once he got out, and I would play with him all the time. So I guess that's why the connection was so strong, where he always wanted to come with me anywhere I went with my friends. And obviously I had that gap where I'm like, I can't take my brother anywhere because he's too young. and I don't want to stop myself from going out anywhere. So it's like, you know. But then once he started getting to a good age, where he starts to kind of have good comebacks, he starts to have he starts to actually have like, because I would abuse him. I'll be like, tell mom to give you $10 and then give it to me. All this shit, whatever. And then it's like, is it for both of us? Like, yeah. Take that shit and leave. I go to fucking Dolphin Mall or whatever.
Bro, you don't. It doesn't actually hurt, bro. It's like a mental thing.
Well,
like,
no,
I
now
did
that I'm-
not just bash your head against the wall. Like, it's fine.
No, yeah. But I would tell him all this shit, and then eventually at one point, obviously he grew up. He's like, you know what, man? Shut the fuck up. He would tell me. I was like, no, and then that's when we would fight.
You lost power.
We would physically fight, you know, whatever. But it would never get to a point where, like we hated each other or anything like that. Not saying that you guys did, but we never, like, again, we fucking grew up together. So it was kind of like a normal relationship. We would fight sometimes and stuff. And now, now it's like the opposite. Now I'm the older brother. Now we're in jiu-jitsu. This guy comes into jiu-jitsu, and all of a sudden he's the same belt as me. I'm like, motherfucker,
Oh shit!
bro.
So who started first? You did.
Me. He came in.
How long before?
Yeah, he came, like the gap between I started and him was 7 months, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So 7 months after, I think I was probably 3 stripes white belt during that time. He joined in. That motherfucker just first stripe, second stripe, third stripe. And I'm like, damn. And then also he got his growth spurt. So then he got to 6'1", and I'm here 5'7", my dad 5'5". And we're like...
You're like, yo, so who's the dad?
Yeah. My mom just quiet like...
I've been popping bottle.
But yeah, no, but okay. I wanted to know that because obviously we share that in common in jiu-jitsu. We have, you know, our younger siblings both practicing jiu-jitsu, and I don't know how that connection was. How did he convince you, by the way? I don't know.
He didn't convince me.
Oh,
he
yeah?
was doing jiu-jitsu for 5 years before I knew he was doing jiu-jitsu.
Oh wow! So
For like
those
4
5 years you didn't know
I didn't know. I knew he was doing some
martial arts. Okay.
I just didn't know he was doing jiu-jitsu.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't even know about jiu-jitsu like that.
Yeah.
Before. He could tell you he when he was little he hated me. I never felt like that.
Yeah.
But I can tell why, because I was a dick.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I was the older brother. I was always, telling him what to do and
Correct,
shit
yeah.
like that. So I was kind of like a dick. But then he grew up, and the age gap starts to
close.
because we start to like the same things, and
Correct.
like we started working together. So I had to see him on a daily basis.
Okay, yeah.
Apart from being at home, which I never was home, and he was at home all the time.
Yeah.
Then we started seeing each other in a different setting, which was work.
Yeah.
Working with my dad, for my dad.
Okay.
So, we kind of like started going out to lunch and this and that. So we started like talking communicating in a different way.
Yeah.
And then after that, and now, then we always had a good relationship after we were kids.
Yeah.
But now that we train together, we work together. We still do.
You have a company, I
Yeah,
guess,
we
yeah.
have a company and all that. So
Okay.
I was just with him before coming.
Yeah,
here.
you told me.
I was on
You
the
had a
Zoom
meeting.
for like 3 hours with him.
Holy shit.
So it's different now. Like
I guess it's a more
the
mature.
bond just got so much stronger,
Okay.
and I think he's seen my fuck ups in life.
Yeah.
He's learned from that, and I've seen his growth in life.
Yeah.
And he respects me as much as I respect him. Because before, la falta de respeto, you feel me? Like when you got a younger brother, falta de
There's
respeto,
no
you don't give a
filter.
fuck about that guy. Like,
Yeah.
you're the younger one, I'm the older one, and you're gonna say what I,
Yeah, exactly.
when you're gonna do what I say. So, he never was like that. He would never do what I said.
Yeah.
But in his mind, he's like, yeah, I'm not big enough. I can fuck you up. Now he can fuck me up.
Yeah.
He actually does on a daily basis.
Dude, that guy
in
no.
jiu-jitsu.
And that's it's a stress reliever because sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't know what age Kevin at one point he just started kind of being more out of like the house, and then he has his group of friends and stuff like that, but we would never fight. I don't know, after a certain point there was no more arguments. It's like, yo, can you do this for me? Where back then it would be like, nah, I don't want to do it, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm the older brother that told you, like same dynamic. But now it's just like, yeah, I got you, whatever. I mean, in fact, right now probably this is the closest thing we got to a fight. He was playing fucking Fortnite, and I was like, yo, dude, my guest is coming. Paul's coming. Can you freaking get the little handle that holds the camera? It's back at home. I just need you to. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna fucking do it. I was like, bro, please, like, you're not. You're just playing. I need to be here when he gets here, and he that's it. Just stays quiet. You hear his stomping, and then just fucking close the door.
Gotta be honest, kind of on Kevin's side for that one.
No, I agree.
Like,
because
straight up, like.
no. I trust me. I get it. I don't care though.
No, of course. It's a sibling thing, so that just ends right there. There's no discussion.
I don't know.
after that.
Maybe there's
He's
still some
gotta do
essence
it.
of like, I was like, hey,
The older brother.
I'm still 6 years older. Párate.
I know you'll clock me, but I am an authority figure.
Yeah. No, but yeah, just to kind of end the conversation there, yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of the stress that even sometimes with my close friends, because I grew up with David, with Yasiel, and with Vince. Like, we all grew up together. Like, same condominium, same building, all of that. And we never had something in common. We would play sports together and stuff like that. But then once Vince joined Jiu-Jitsu, because he was in the beginning with, like, Diego's era. So Vince joined Jiu-Jitsu, then Yasiel joined, then I joined, then David joined. And from there on forward, because fights happen sometimes with our, with our friends. I have a problem with Yasiel. We don't talk the whole day. We go to the mats. Everything gets out on the mats. And then after that, we're sweaty, bloody. Love you, bro. Yeah, the same thing with my brother.
Oh.
So, pero bueno.
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
You might have to go to the last topic because the tripod's like about to die.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So, sorry, I don't want to cut you off
Yeah,
short.
it's all good.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have two. Luckily, we have two topics because I was gonna. This was more surface level stuff. Now that we kind of got the background of Paul and obviously upbringing, current status right now, obviously as a up and rising star. But obviously in the surface level, like we were talking about jiu-jitsu, I don't know if you always liked combat sports or if that's something that I don't know. You had a weird perspective before jiu-jitsu, or you always had it the same even before and after jiu-jitsu?
No, I was a fan of the UFC before.
Okay,
Yeah,
always.
I'm still a fan.
Well, you told me do WWF and WWE, so
Yeah, from the WWE,
Okay.
The Rock. That guy was like everything for me at one
Fuck.
point.
holy shit.
I remember I used to work at a car wash, and he pulls up on his Cadillac, and so I saw him for the first time. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't say shit.
He was fucking.
First of all, I didn't speak English. I couldn't
That's why you
communicate.
couldn't say shit, literally.
And second of all, I was stunned. Like, I was like starstruck, like motherfucker.
Yeah.
He would come with two cars. He and his ex-wife. They would come on the big ass trucks and that. So I was I was a big fan. And then after that, I grew out of the WWF,
Yeah.
and then UFC was kind of like popping at that time, and I started watching the fights with my friends. We started, my friends they love to fight.
Oh, yeah.
My friends that I used to hang out with at that time,
Yeah.
they were troublemakers.
Oh yeah.
They
So-
still are, and I'm still cool with them. But we don't hang out that much anymore because everybody has a job and everybody works and we
life.
got families and shit. But before, we used to hang out. We used to get into fights all the time. Not me personally. I was always the guy kind of like breaking up the fights and shit, or maybe holding off other people
Mediating,
from
everything else,
from jumping. But we would watch UFC like every weekend,
Yeah.
every time they play. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like every weekend.
No,
like
no.
now. Before it was like once a month and shit like that, and
Holy shit.
that's how I started like into combat sports,
Okay.
like being a fan.
So yeah, you were a fan then, yeah.
I never thought myself to be a martial artist.
Okay.
I never thought that I would be in a karate or in a gi or like nothing like that. I never saw myself doing that.
Wow.
It wasn't until I got COVID. After I got COVID, my hair started falling off, and I started getting into like a big depression.
Yeah.
I was depressed.
But
as
like,
fuck.
was that associated with COVID or? It's just,
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was.
100%.
Are you
Yeah.
sure that was COVID?
Yeah, the COVID. My hair started falling off after after months after I had COVID. Like
Wow.
3, 4, and 5 months after, I started getting fucking both and shit.
Wow. Okay.
And I was like, oh shit. And I started getting into a depression. That was around the time that I was having my second kid. So I was kind of like, it was kind of growing out of, being a adolescent, a young buck.
Yeah. I feel you.
I was growing into a father figure. And
Wow, okay.
I had my other kid. She was 2.5. So a lot of shit was happening. COVID came. I started getting into depression. I've always seen myself, and I've always been sure of myself. Like, I've always been happy of who I
Positive.
am.
Okay,
and like, I never saw myself or talk back to myself. Nothing like that up until that point.
Wow.
And then I started, and this is when I started bonding with my brother even more.
Okay.
Because he had, I don't know if you knew, but he had a big time of his life where he was depressed.
I think he mentioned
He
it
went through
sometime.
depression. He went through hardcore depression. And I saw his process. And then when COVID came and I started getting into depression, I started talking to him a lot. He would, and he's got that, he's got that, the talk. He could talk. Like, he's like a motivational speaker type of shit sometimes, if he wants to be. And then I started getting out of my depression.
Yeah.
And then, but I wasn't out. And then I started reading and doing some research and like, what the fuck is going on with me and this and that. And I'm like, yo, I'm not exercising for shit. And I know exercise is a big part of having,
For
a good,
sure. A good mental state for sure.
Yeah, mental state. So I called them up one day and I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about joining like a boxing gym or some shit like that. Can you recommend me like a good gym?
Yeah.
He's like, why don't you come to my gym? And I was like, well, what is it that you fucking do?
Yeah.
And he's like, fucking jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know that shit. And he never talked about that
Wow.
to me. I see him wearing the shirts, the logo, all the
Correct.
shit. Like for years he was wearing.
But never like just told you.
He never told me come to the gym. Nada.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
Up until I called him.
That's crazy.
And then he's like, oh, hey, why don't you come this Sunday? It's open mat. And I'm like, okay. Dude, I came to open mat and I got my ass handed to me by everybody. I think you were there that first day. I remember.
Fuck, I don't remember the black belt that you were talking about.
Yo, he's a big guy.
Coño, man.
Beard. I'll tell you one day when we see him. He doesn't go to the gym like that. He goes in like special occasions and shit. He's a big guy. And he doesn't wear the gi from our gym.
Yeah, for sure.
He
If,
wears some
and
other
definitely
shit.
if he's not coming often, yeah.
But that day I got my ass handed to me. I couldn't fucking walk after I got home. I'm like, shit, I couldn't wake up from my bed. And I was like, nah, bro. Oh, and by the way, the trigger was I got submitted by a 11-year-old girl. George's daughter. That's when I said, yo, I'm 36. She's 11. She got me on an arm bar. I feel stupid. She's really good.
No,
She's
yeah.
really good.
Especially
She's
your dad
tough.
being freaking George.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
She's tough, man.
Wow.
She's tough. So I was like, nah, I gotta go back to the gym. Like, I can't, yo. And I signed up the very next day.
Wow.
Monday, I was there for class. I signed up, and
I could vouch. I've rolled with him a couple times from the beginning to now. Now, I think our last fight, which was, I don't remember if it was Thursday or Friday, but it was a good fight. And I'm very proud of him. It's not much to say because I'm just a blue belt. I got like one stripe on my blue belt. But he's coming up. He's doing amazing, and you're doing great. So
try to defend myself. Man.
Yeah, no, I mean,
that's what I try to do.
bro,
not to
I'm
get
telling people, I always tell people that when you're a white belt, once you get your first or second stripe, you know a lot more to do in those situations than like 80% of the people out there, bro.
Dude, it came in hand this weekend. I
Oh,
went
wow.
to New York. We did a show in New York. I got out of the stage, and I was like, yo, I kind of want to
Explore.
leave. Like go outside.
Yeah.
You know, we always stay and take pictures with people and shit like that. And then, but I was just feeling like, I want to go. Just walk around and see what happens. And fucking, I got pictures and everything. I saw a couple weird shit a couple crazy shit in New York, but then I saw this fight, right? Two women fighting. look, here's the photo. I took a photo first.
Oh,
But you know,
shit.
I mean,
Oh, she has her in a fucking
She
headlock.
has her on a headlock, and there's a cane here, right? She was a homeless girl, and she looks like she worked at the bus, you know, driving a bus or some shit like that. She was a public, you know, worker, but they were going at it, dog. And I got a video from before because I was taking a video of I was showing my wife. I'm like, yo, I'm here and this and that, and then all of a sudden I go like that, and then just people fucking fighting, and I'm like, oh, well, war start. Only in day. and then shit gets serious, right?
Yeah.
This guy gets in the middle. He's like, he tries to mediate the situation, and I just get closer because I want to shoot this shit.
Yeah,
you know,
4K.
like, fucking war start. and then I get closer, and I see it's two older ladies. You know, one she's in the 50s, and the other one too. Like she's, you know, high 40s, maybe low 50s. The other one looks like she's in the 60s.
Okay.
She's kind of cuckoo too.
Yeah.
And one of them she's on a headlock. She's got the other one on a headlock, and then
Holy shit.
they start scrapping, and they take the cane, and the other lady, the
one that was
the homeless lady
okay.
hits the other girl with, you know,
with the cane.
and then she takes the cane off of her hands, and she hits her twice with the cane. She breaks that shit, and then they get into that position, the headlock and shit. And at this point, there's a bunch of people just fucking recording.
And
nobody's
doing
doing shit.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, yo, hold up. Like, I recorded for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, this is two older ladies. This lady could be my mom. The other one, somebody's
Like,
fucking mom.
yeah.
Like, nah, this is not right.
Yeah.
So I stepped in, and I got in the middle of them. I kind of like grabbed the cane because I knew that was the weapon.
That was the weapon.
And
Weapon of choice.
yeah, I got in the middle of them, and then this other lady was grabbing the other one by the hair, and I said, "Yo, let her go."
Yeah.
And then she kind of, you know, let go and walk away. I told the other lady, not the homeless, the other one, go walk away. She's like, "Yo, if I walk away, she's gonna hit me." And I'm like, nah, she won. I got this.
Her, yeah.
You know, but I kind of controlled the situation. She walked away, and the other one kind of walked, you know, to the other side. But before walking to the other side, she looks at me, bro. She is fucking bleeding, dog. She's, you know, leaking, like all her face, like leaking. I'm like, yo,
bro. That's why I guess just to like loop it up, that jiu-jitsu, in reality, because I've done combat sports and stuff like that. I did karate for 6 years, and now I'm reaching 3 years. I passed over 3 years now in jiu-jitsu. And the one thing is that once you learn how to do this shit, the last thing you want to do is fight, bro.
Yeah.
And it feels great knowing that you could, just in case, but that's it, you know?
I don't think I would have stepped in if I didn't have the training that I have.
You would have.
And I'm not, bro, I'm a white belt.
Yeah.
But,
No,
you
but
know. But it was a situation. And it's different because if it was two younger kids, boys fighting, yo, I'll let you fucking scrap it out. But this is two older ladies, you know, you could see that they didn't want to be in that situation. It's also a little more dangerous
for you if you get into like some kids fight.
Yeah.
Because again,
I'm not gonna jump in if the two fucking 15-year-olds
now you're gonna get your
fucking
shit
fighting
rocked.
and shit.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to break that situation, but
yeah,
two moms fucking fighting in the middle of the streets. It's like 10,
you visualize your mom
like,
or your grandma.
bro, like, and I could tell they didn't want to be on that situation because one of them, she was looking up like, yo, who the fuck is gonna help? And I'm like, yo, you know, it's
that's the worst.
It was a whack situation, but it was good to have the training, or that at least I could, you know, kind of neutralize the situation.
That's literally what it's for, bro. You told Francis that, he's gonna be proud of you. Well, I guess to end it here, the last thing I had there was just, again, you're on the rise. I know that you said that for you, this is just your starting point, or you feel like it's just starting, even though you've been doing it for a while. So I don't know, just a message that you have for people that either have their dreams or have their goals in whatever aspect, whether it's music or anything else. Just, I don't know, one tip to give them.
Well, a couple of them. One is, if you like what you do, keep doing it.
Correct.
Give a fuck if somebody likes it or not. If you like it and you're happy with it, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And the other one is consistency. If you keep doing it enough times and stay consistent at doing what you like to do, without thinking about if people like it, if people fuck with it, if people don't fuck with it, doesn't fucking matter. Eventually, you'll get it to the point that you want to be in.
Correct.
You know, and I don't feel like I'm at the point that I want to be in because I'm a overachiever all the time. Like I want to, you know, I feel like I got a lot to give. But if I look at myself 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm way ahead of where I was.
From what you're telling me until now, I mean, from what I see, bro, like, it's crazy. It's nice. Like, I fuck with your music a lot, and the fact that now it's, like, to this point where I see, bro, because just to wrap it up quick, because I know that we're running out of time, but, like, when I first met you, I was like, oh, cool. Like, Diego's brother. Nothing. I made a connection with Diego. I'm going to make a connection with Baul. But then I followed you on Instagram, and I would see you on tour and shit. I was like, who is this guy, bro? Who's fucking, you know? And again, it's not like you have millions of people, but that's, bro, the videos that you sent me, I'm like, bro, to have this many people in front of you cheering, listening to your music, that's already amazing. Yeah, it's wild. And for you to say that that's just the start, you know, at this moment, it's like, wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, because of the consistency and we've been doing it all the time for a long time, then, you know, and because I'm making the music that I like to make.
Exactly.
The type of music that you listen to is the type of music that I like to make.
Exactly.
I'm not even into the boom bap, hip hop type of shit. I would listen to it sometimes, but I really like the type of music that I make because, you know, it's kind of got the Latin flavor with the hip hop, the rap. I'm not a rapper. I don't consider myself to be a rapper. I just happen to rap on top of beats that I like. Maybe not even a musician because I don't play any instruments.
You're definitely an artist.
But yeah, an artist. And I'm an audio engineer. I went to school for audio engineering. Wow. So, you know, that's, you know, to complement what I was doing, I kind of went, you know, deeper into it. But I see myself doing what I'm doing and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because of the shit that we've achieved and the opportunities that we've been able to get to because of the consistency. If I had stopped 5 years ago, you know, it would be a whole different ball game. But and people weren't fucking with us. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like people weren't fucking with us before.
Yeah,
they won't fuck with you until you fuck with you.
Exactly.
You know, and then other people are gonna start fucking with you because they see that you're fucking with the shit that you're doing and you're repping it.
Exactly.
So they're gonna be like, yo, shit, I like that shit.
Exactly. It's a whole respect thing. It's a whole like confidence thing. Wow, bro. Bueno, I think. Look, right when it fucking died. All right, we'll just point to this camera. Nothing, bro. I mean, we'll wrap it up. I appreciate your time. I appreciate everything. Nothing, guys. We'll put his socials right up here so you can see his Instagram, El ARKA's Instagram. And yeah, bro, subscribe, follow. What do we have? Audio. Oh, audio only podcast is on Spotify. And nothing. We appreciate
channels too.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, my
what
bad.
Other channel? What the?
No, you're right. Full Lobby, Double Take Productions. And then that's it for now because we have another one coming up, but we're not gonna talk about that one right now. Okay, that's it.
Bye.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Dale, bro.
Thank you for having me.